Hello everyone, welcome to a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I've decided to come down here to this location because this is the spot that I'm working on rebuilding the mountain bike trails that I volunteer to help out with. So it's a very large, awesome park along the Minnesota River, but unfortunately that means it also floods a lot. And this spring it flooded more than usual. And as you can sort of see, it wiped out all of the vegetation, all of the leaves, and most of the branches are in big piles like this. And it's about as barren as you'll ever see a park or forest like this. And I thought while I was rebuilding these trails here that I should get a chance to come down here and try to fly before all the weeds and nettles and all the other stuff pops up. And so I hopped on my bike here, put my drone in the backpack, and came down to this spot. It's maybe a mile or so away from the beginning of the trails and of any other roads or anything. And I'm really curious to see how far can I fly out there, and can I make a lap around this section of the bike trails, and how well does this system work down in an environment like this. And hopefully I don't crash, land in the sand, and get it all muddy and lost out there anywhere. But anyway, enough talking, let's go fly.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. If I stay too long, I'll probably break down and cry. Child of mine, oh, 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 sweet love of mine.
All right, that's the first battery done, and it was a success. A little bit nervous when I get going too fast. It's kind of hard to see where all the branches and things are, and I'm afraid of hitting something, but so far so good.
She's got eyes of the bluest skies, and if they thought of rain, I'd hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where, as a child, I'd hide and pray for the thunder and the rain to quietly pass me by.
All right, second battery done. Got a little bit scared there. Got a little bit confused about where I was until I saw the trail and followed it back to myself, and got a little sketchy on the signal way out there. Right as I was getting close to water, I had just a kind of tiny bit of latency crop up, and the video just glitched a little tiny bit. So anyway, glad to have it back, and time to fly another battery. Well, that was battery number 3 in this spot, and I've got an idea of another spot farther along on the trail that is very sandy and some nice sand dunes, so I thought I'd go check that out with the last 3 batteries I have.
Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Sing it. Oh, where do we go? Yeah. Where do we go now? That's it. Where do we go?
All right, so now I've ridden a couple of miles down the trail to a spot where there used to be trails, but as you can see, there's a whole bunch of sand here now, and the trails are hidden somewhere underneath all of this sand. And I thought it looked kind of cool here because this very pale brown, light tan colored sand looks kind of neat all throughout this location. And what causes this is that in this spot, when the river floods, the river's moving really fast, is carrying a lot of sand and silt and dirt, and it hits these trees and the water slows down. And when the water slows down like that, it drops a lot of the sand in that location as it's slowing down. And so this spot for a really long distance is just nothing but pure sand, and there's no weeds or plants or anything growing in it yet. And I thought just it looks different and unique, and I'd give it a shot to fly around. But it's not nearly as open as that last area I was at, so I don't think I'll be able to fly here quite as well. At least if I crash, it'll be a soft landing, but I'll have to dig a lot of sand out of the motors, and that won't be fun at all. So I guess I'll give it a shot and see how it goes.
Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Sing it. Oh, where do we go? Yeah. Where do we go now? That's it. Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where
All right, everyone, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this little adventure, taking my drone out for a bike ride and checking out these sand dunes and the other flooded part of the trails that are now mostly dry and clear. It was a unique experience for sure. It's a lot of fun to zip around between all these trees. And any moment I'm just expecting to hit a vine or something I didn't see coming around another tree. And I lucked out. All went well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time. Aha, sand in the motor, sand in the motors. Ugh. Well, if you ever wonder how to get sand out of your motors, that's what I do. Just when it's just a little bit of light sand that's not really magnetic, just twirl your motors, get it out of there. All good. It is very stressful. I'm just constantly deciding, okay, tree, left, right, watch out for the vine, look out for that scraggle, watch out for that, fly higher, fly lower. But a lot of fun at the same time. All right, so I forgot to hit go on the GoPro and did that whole flight without recording a thing as far as I can tell. God dang it.